A recent report to Sault City Council outlined how much work is needed to bring the roads up to a fair or better condition, and it will be expensive. CTV's Cory Nordstrom tells us more.
An update on the state of Sault Ste. Marie roads was brought to City Council at its last meeting, showing both a funding gap and the significant amount of work needed. On what's called the Pavement Condition Index, the average is 53 across the city, fitting in the fair category. Yet a third of roads are in the poor or very poor categories.
Most of our residential roads that have needs for rehabilitation require full reconstruction. Because they're 100 years old, they have no granular base. So that's a pretty big investment for those. We can do pretty well with our main arteries and collectors by resurfacing.
Using an unlimited budget scenario, city staff concluded that $330 million would need to be spent over the next 10 years to bring all road assets to a fair or better condition. Based on the current funding levels, that would mean an increase of $11 million per year. It would represent a 12% bump in this year's tax bill, something Mayor Matthew Shoemaker says just isn't feasible.
I do support putting more into roads, but we're going to have to get there over time with, an additional half a point or 1 point on the tax increase allocated specifically to roads, so that we can do, all the things we're currently doing, improve the road maintenance, and do it in a way that's not going to, make the tax increase unbearable for residents.
Staff say they will be requesting an additional $500,000 during the 2026 budget deliberations to chip away at the funding gap on roads.
$500,000 is a significant amount of money, especially if the investment starts now. It does kind of compile over, it does add up over years. So it's definitely an investment now will pay off in the future, and will go towards those initiatives every year in perpetuity.
The recent roads report makes note of the city's significant lack of debt compared to other northern municipalities as a possible answer to address the underfunding of roads. While it wouldn't be used directly for the ongoing roads work, Shoemaker says that if other projects were funded using debt, they could open up more funds to be used on city roads. Cory Nordstrom, CTV News, Sault Ste. Marie.